Alone, you can put up a fight. But together, you can start a war.
What's going on, guys? Thanks so much for joining me for another solo commentary video on this epic solo game. So here we go. Basically, I'm going to start off at Superstore. I don't have it marked. Usually I do, but I decided, not to worry about it. I was thinking about going for this guy because I got a couple hits on him, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go. So not much going on right here. I usually land towards the front, but I decided to do it a little bit different, and usually there are guns right in this corner to the left, and I couldn't find a gun at all, so I went towards the middle, and all this time I'm listening. I'm listening, is someone dropping in? Is somebody behind me? Is somebody going to see me up here? So you'll see I'm slide canceling, I'm moving, I'm trying to go from cover to cover. I see this chest, I'm like, just whatever it is, I'm going to grab it. And here we go, I'm dropping down. Again, I'm using my ears, I'm listening for things. There's no gun there. I hear a door. Did you guys hear the door? Because I heard a door. So I know there's a guy close. I can't quite tell if he's above me or on the same level. But either way, spot the plates, figure, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I know he's close, but I don't know exactly where he's at. I hear a guy to my left. You can hear him reload. Then there's a guy to my right. Now, look closely. Right there. Did you see him? Did you see him on the box? I saw him on the box. I saw the tip of his gun. And boom. Got him. So I want a lighter gun right now. This is going to be all close quarter combat in here, so I want to be more mobile, and I definitely want to be prepared for close range. The RPD was not really the choice. Fortunately, that guy was not the best player. And before I stick my neck out here, I want to survey the area. I know there's another guy here, but I don't know exactly where he is. So I'm listening. Is he above me? Is he behind me? Did he move to the middle? I can't hear anything right now, so I'm going to grab this. I hear some fighting into the back of Superstore. So right now, I'm just going to make a beeline and just grab what I can grab by running over it. Again, taking a pause, just making sure that I've gotten everything that I need to get. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and decide, you know what, I've almost got enough for a loadout. If I stay here and then I end up getting crapped on, it's not going to be good. So I make a pit stop over to the electronics store because if you guys don't know, unless there's an objective there, particularly a scavenger objective, a lot of people leave this out. They do not utilize this particular building. So there's usually money, there's usually good loot. As you see, I pick up, I pick up a heartbeat sensor, which early game where nobody is going to have Ghost yet is super clutch. And here I found a red chest with a bunch of money and an armor satchel. So I'm chilling. I've got a trophy. I've got almost $12,000. So it's definitely time to buy. But here's the thing. Here's what's going through my head. At this point, even though I have a heartbeat, I know there's still somebody over here at Superstore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top of the car. I'm not going to take it yet because I don't want to alert anybody that I'm here and I'm buying. Now normally I would tell you guys when you buy a loadout, especially at a hot drop like this, you buy it and you toss it right away, because if I die right now, somebody is going to get a free loadout marker. But I felt pretty confident that nobody was close enough to do that. So I'm looking at my mini-map right now, and I see the bounty. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to go over to this building right here on the left. Just going to go ahead and park in front. I can hear a chest, nobody's here, so again, right here, I want to go ahead and throw it right away. I was fortunate enough to get a gas mask, so now I'm set, guys. I've got a gas mask, I've got a satchel, and then I'm like, wait, what's going on? No, come on, come on. What is happening? So I have to get on top of this thing, and it's just not doing it. And finally I get it, and I'm trying to think, do I want restock or do I want ghost? And I'm like, you know what, let's go restock. So I'm doing DMR Diamati, so I'm not gonna have the usual crutch of the heartbeat sensor. I really wanted to try this out because I found that pushing people is just super easy when you have stuns. So I've got my car, and I don't know what happened there. It was like lag, but it didn't even make noise. So I'm like, okay. So I instantly look at my map. I mark about where I think this thing is gonna go. Don't really need anything else. So since my car has a trophy on it, normally I probably would have gone over there without the car. But because this area tends to be a little bit hot and definitely campy, I wanted to make sure I was protected. So I see which building this guy is in. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go right into his building. Right now, he's at a red threat level. But I'm looking. I know where he's going to be at. He's in that window right there, and I see him moving. Now watch this. I mount. I get his head. Ooh. Tap, tap. And just like that, we're good to go. Didn't make that much noise, although we did break glass. Do a little reload. So, now, what are we going to do? We're going to go get another bounty. We just killed someone, so we're good to go. I can hear chests, so I feel pretty confident that no one's in here. I spot the claymore, so I go ahead and just drop it. Whenever I see claymores or proximity mines, I'm going to go ahead and drop it. Now, I know he's over in the pool hall, and as it turns out, I spot movement, I zoom in, but unfortunately, it's a little too far and a little bit too much in my way. So, now I know he's there, so I want to get closer. I thought maybe I could get a different angle on him, but I can't. So at this point, I'm just going to go get my car, and I'm going to go over there. I know I've got 2 stuns. I'm going to find him, and I'm just going to crap down his throat. So this should... I know I've got a couple hits. He's probably fully plated up because I took way too long to get over here, guys. Way too long. So now it's a game, right? I'm listening. I hear him coming from my left. I instantly turn, pull out from my DMR, pull out my Diamatis. Close range, those things are so deadly. So deadly. I've already got a gas mask, I've already got everything I need, and I'm sitting on like $26,000, guys. 26,000. So at this point I'm thinking, man, I pretty much have everything I need. I just need to get some UAVs up in the air. But this is also kind of a hot area right on the zone, so I'm just going to go ahead and get and pop a UAV, get a UAV in pocket, get myself, and then I'm going to move on. I'm checking. I see a guy over there, so I'm like, okay, we'll go back over here. Let's utilize this UAV while we have it. Guys, if you're going to bother to stop by a UAV, utilize it. You should kill at least 1 person, if not 2, on a UAV. So I know he's right across from me. I don't know which window he's in. So I'm like, you know what? Let's throw this over there. I don't get any hits. So I'm like, maybe he's over here. I get a hit. So I throw my thermite in there. Not getting any hits, but at this point I know he's stunned. I miss, which kind of sucks. I don't know why he didn't shoot at me right there, but I just decided to rush him with the Diamatis. Easy beams right there. Easy. I only took 1 damage. Well, 1 plate damage. Now, I did spot another guy on the UAV, but I don't have a heartbeat sensor, and I don't know where he went. So I just decided, you know, I've got another UAV in pocket, but I don't want to use it for just 1 person in an area that I already know. And I know the zone is coming in, so I want to go ahead and move a little bit more for position. I've already got 4 kills, so I'm doing pretty good. I see the fire there, but I just kind of drive through it. Not a big deal. So this is also something that's difficult, but I highly recommend you guys try utilizing your map while you're driving. See what I'm doing? I'm driving, but I'm looking in the general area where I want to go. I'm trying to determine where the circle is going to go, and I go ahead and grab an objective to mark it so that I also have something. And then I realize, you know what? I've got $15,000. And and then I see this guy. Now, this is kind of dumb. I shouldn't have chased this guy. I don't know what he was doing or what he thought he was doing. If he had gotten out right here, he easily could have beat me. But instead, we get in this little stupid chase that ends up costing me. But you're going to see that in a second. So I go ahead and switch to my DMR because I feel like if I can get close to him and swap to the passenger seat, like right here, I might be able to take him out. But unfortunately, he gets away. So I'm like, you know what? This is dumb. I'm just gonna go to the buy station, cut it too hard, run into the pole, and then so here I was. I've already been out, and watch this, guys. Watch this. I'm in the buy, and I get down. Now, here's where the enemy made a mistake. I don't know what he was thinking because he had me down. If he had pushed, he could have easily killed me, but he's still camping in that stupid cubby, and guess what? I got away. I use myself, and I get away. Now the gas is coming pretty quickly, so what I want to do is I want to get to kind of a safe area because my plates are broken. I have plates, but I just need a place where I can stop. So I look, and I see this house is open. I'm looking at the door. I go ahead, put plates on, and now I'm thinking about, okay, well, I don't know anything about this area, so let's take a look. It happens to be right across. I'm looking in windows. I see the movement. I get a couple hits. I want to make him nervous, so I'm going to end up popping out that window. Pop, pop. So now, at this point, I know he knows where I am, but I spot the door, which is why I looked at it. So now I know he's bottom floor, and he's to the left, and there he is, right? So I know he's gotten out. He's probably going around the back side of the building in an attempt to escape. So I want you guys to watch how this plays out. There he is to my right. I missed him. I can hear him. I think he's going to come through this door, but he doesn't. So then I'm like, okay, well, now I want to, he's not there. Oh, where'd he go? So I'm like, you know what? Let's get better position. I know it was from this direction, but I didn't know where. I spot this guy, and I don't know what happened here. I was behind cover on those last two hits, but somehow he got me. So I'd already used myself, and here's another thing. Here's where I went wrong. I had $15,000. There's a buy station right next to me. So if I had gone to the buy station first and at least gotten a self and then went back to the building, or if I had at least popped my second UAV, because I definitely had enough money to get another, you know, that would have been a thing. Because here I am at 4 kills, and I'm thinking, this is probably it. I've been about 70% with my gulags. It just depends on what weapon they give me. And then I'm thinking here, like, hey, you know, at this stage of the game, it's very likely that I'm not going to have to fight. Because a lot of times, you know, in between like the third, fourth circles, you know, when it's counting down this long, usually you're not going to fight. It's going to let you go. But as you'll see, I do end up fighting, and it's kind of cool. So I think it's in about another 10 or 20 seconds or so, something like that. if you guys have made it to this point in the video and you're enjoying this style of content, if you like me giving this commentary, giving tips, talking about what I'm thinking about, how I'm positioning, and why I'm using or doing what I'm doing, please hit that like button on this video. It would so make the difference. And share it with a friend. Tell people about this channel so that they could be edified too. So here's our Type 63, which is just like the DMR. And we do a little runaround. I know he's over here. I get the hit, but I don't know exactly where he's at. So I'm going to swing wide right, and I think he's going to be right there, but he's not. So I see that go off. I spot him. So I think he's coming back around. Now I'm flashed, and watch. Why he didn't raise his gun to shoot me, I don't know, but, you know, hey, whatevs. Happy to beam him down. So I want you guys to watch this. They put me over military. It's gonna be a northern ending, but I'm thinking to myself, this is only the third circle. I've got a minute and a half left. I'm just gonna go back and risk it for a biscuit and try and get my stuff. Normally I would say, especially in solos, because you've got a lot of campy little bitches, not to do this, because it's very likely that the guy that was in red, in that red building to the left, is probably either looting my stuff right now, or has just straight taken it, or worse, he's probably sitting on top of it. But since I'm not going to get another loadout for a while, I decide to go ahead and YOLO it. And yeah, you can also see, although I'm being cautious because I haven't surveyed the area, I've got my plates now, I've got everything that I need. I don't know if this guy is across from me, and I realize I have 4 bullets, so I grabbed the ammunition really quickly, and now I'm going to peek from a different angle. And I don't see him. I haven't heard footsteps, so at this point I'm thinking, I think we're okay. And I realize my car is still over there from where I parked before. So again, I'm like, let's go over there because it should have a trophy on it, and don't see any movement in the houses. So let's go. Also, guys, consider subscribing so that you can find me again. Right now, especially as a starting YouTuber, I don't come up on many searches, subscribing will help you find me again. So this is really interesting. Watch this, guys. I get in the car and someone tries to beam me, and I just back up. Oh, what? And I just back up over him. Now, someone else is shooting me, so really I just want to get out of the way. And for some reason, I can't go over this wall. I see the gas coming in. I'm starting to panic a little bit because I don't want to get stuck in the gas, and this thing is just not steering for some reason or another. I considered getting the Big Bertha because it's going to provide me with more protection, but unfortunately I need to move quickly, and it's just not going to do that for me. I would have liked to have wrapped around to the left to get up towards the dam, but unfortunately that just didn't really work out. So I'm just going to take this car, and you'll see, guys, you'll see as I cross this how many different people shoot me, or shoot at me. So there's a buy station right here on the bottom. Let's see. There's one guy shooting at me. You can still hear him sniping, but he misses, so I'm good. Still got about 60% of my car left. Now here we are on the edge of the gas, going through this little neighborhood, and wait for it, there's 2 and then 3. You see the guy by the rock. So I know this guy is by the rock. He thinks I'm running away, but now I'm up on the high ground and I'm pretty close. So I'm gonna get out. And I thought he was gonna push more quickly, but he didn't. Notice I'm not plating yet. I'm listening. Is he pushing up? Where is he pushing up? I don't have a heartbeat, so I've got to rely on spotting the enemy, either with my ears or with my eyes or both. But I don't see him, and then I'm like, oh, Oh, he rotated out over there. Okay. I thought I saw someone in the window, but it's just kind of the different color of the floor with the sunlight coming through. And this is going to get kind of interesting too, so pay attention, guys. So, I've got a stun in pocket, and I don't have restock on right now. I still haven't plated. Now, at this point, I should have plated before I went up here, but I have a stun, and I know it, so I'm going to bounce it. I get the hit marker. I switch weapons, because I think he's going to be in the back, but he's not. So now I'm like, wait, did he jump out? Nope. He's just camping there like a little... And easy kill with the, with the stun. So now I'm locked, I'm loaded, I'm plated. I've got another 10 Gs. So I figure, you know what? Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Now, I want to talk about this next guy. So I see some fire down there. I want to check my map. I see this guy instantly. I don't know how he didn't hear me, but I stopped because I heard him. And as you can see, completely oblivious. He was not anywhere near cover. So he was pretty easy beams. So now here we are at 8 kills. I think about taking the car, but I don't have a trophy, and I don't want people to know where I am on the map. At this point, I don't have a loadout. I don't have ghost. I don't have restock. I don't have any perks. So I'm just... I've got weapons, which is cool, but yeah. So I figured since I have to go towards the circle anyway, I'm going to go towards my loadout and hopefully get my perks. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you have gotten one loadout in a match, when you get the second loadout, it will automatically be selected on whatever you got first. So in this case, since I got restock first, I'm going to go ahead and just basically, again, I'm going to YOLO it. I am trying to check around because I heard shots over to my left, but it was probably more towards fire. I'm checking a little bit behind me. I don't see anything because I'm going to be out in the open here. This house could be me, firehouse could be me, someone from the mountains could be me. And you see, how much time did I take? A quarter of a second? And I'm beelining it right now. Beelining it for cover. There could be someone in here. I definitely see someone in here. Then I see him sitting at the stairs. Okay? So, I don't know why this dude was just sitting there. But he's moving now, but it's too late because I stuck him, killed him, and he is now a lifeless body. I spot a head right over there to the right. Unfortunately, he doesn't peek again, and I don't hear him. So I don't know where this guy has gone. Right now, I'm using this opportunity to check around me. I want to check my surroundings because I'm safe, and I've got cover. See if he's moving up on the bridge at all. See if he's moved down. I don't see anything. Oh, but we hear footsteps. I want him to know I'm here. I want him to hesitate. I've got a deadie. So now, guess what? He's watching the stairs. I see him and just do a quick flick turn. Easy. Easy. He had no idea what was going on. So I figure there's probably someone in that White House. And now I'm going to slow down a lot. I'm going to really listen. I've got 10 kills. I'm doing pretty good. I'm really excited. My heart is thumping. And I'm thinking, there's 4 other people left. Like, I could win this. I see the boxes, but I also see they're in the gas. So I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about those. No one's going to be out there on the ice. So what's the circle going to do? And it gets a little smaller, so I have to really use my ears. Let's listen. Want to check my 6. I'm going to jump out. And right as I jump out, I hear shooting over there. So I know instantly there's somebody over there, and then somebody starts shooting me. So I find cover instantly. And guess what? He's on heartbeat. And I have a heartbeat. So I know about where this guy is, right? So I peek slow, which is not the best. And I'm figuring he's over by these rocks. based on the direction of the heartbeat and knowing just where good cover would be. But I also know, even though I'm really, really close to it, I'm not safe. I'm going to be in the gas. So, I've got to move forward. Now, I know he's right above me. I'm pre-aiming. Boom. I see the claymore. I veer left. At this point, you know, I'm on the edge. I know that my left is pretty clear. At least my far back left is pretty clear. But I don't know about the far right. I don't think there's anyone over there. But I'm just going to kind of check it out. I see the gas start to move. I don't think there's anyone left in the houses, but I'm still going to check right just in case someone's playing the gas. I hear people fighting. I see him. I get the down. I don't thirst. I see this guy. I get him. I look back in the gas, use my gas mask, see him selfing, get the final kill, and get the dub. Guys, thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the views, the likes, especially the comments and the shares. If you like this type of content, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, and tell your mama. And we'll see you next time. Yo, GG's everybody. Good stuff.